Mushfiq is all-rounder for us. So batsman plus wicket keeper. So in that case, that Mushfiq has done well recent past as well. So he's trying to get his best ability. So in that case, for me, he's a all-rounder for us. Yeah. Second game, it's a bit of a those batters batted well actually. So in that case, there are things that we need to improve. So all in all, for me, the spinners bowl very well throughout the series. What areas? I mean, especially, when the batters are scoring runs, so we need to find a way. So it can be sometimes, so you don't have to too much of attacking. It can be defensive. Sometimes defensive options would be attacking. So those are the things that we need to understand. As you said, so the two matches that we lost against England, but there are a lot to come actually against Ireland, against Afghanistan, leading up to World Cup. So this game is very important for us. So we need to do our best in this game leading up to World Cup as a preparation. It's not easy to in a losing side, but this is part and parcel of this game. So in that case, we need to come back strongly. So we are looking for that challenge as well as do well against England in the last one day against England.
দেশ জুড়ে শুরু হয়েছে নগদ রকমারি অনলাইন বইমেলা। রকমারির ডিসকাউন্টের উপরে শুধুমাত্র নগদ দিয়ে পেমেন্ট করলেই পাবেন আরো 21% ক্যাশব্যাক।
I assume the credit should go to England batters as well. So in that case, for example, the first game that David Malan scored a brilliant 100. The second one, Jason Roy scored a brilliant 100. So in that case, that credit should go to batters as well. So in that case, we need to understand that where we can improve, as I said earlier. So there are a few areas to improve. So it's always a challenge. So I know that. So we are working hard on it. We are trying our best to get the best from our team actually. Comparatively, Mirpur get more advantage for the spinners. It's normally here I'm sure that get some advantage, but comparatively, so Mirpur get more advantage for the spinners. That was very good actually. His intention was there to score runs. That's what we are looking for, because whether you are playing as a bowler or playing as a batter, that intent should be there. So actually, thank you that being highlighted. So Taskin was up to the mark, that he batted well with intention. I mean, especially Moeen Ali and Rashid bowled well throughout the series, that last two games. I think they have played a lot of crickets, the franchise cricket, and also they have that knowledge of kind of subcontinental pitches. So in that case, they are taking these advantages, and they have a kind of a bit of an Asian background as well.
Don't we have that sort of knowledge, because we do play lots of cricket here, so we should have been ahead of other spinners, right? So what's your findings actually?
It's all about, so you can't say this is all about the bowlers. This is a competition. So how the batters get on and what's their intent, so that's how that bowler's reaction, or whether bowlers do reaction or proactive decision. Those are the things that we need to understand. I think they are having a discussion regarding the selection. Hopefully they will announce maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow morning. It's all depend on the situation and the surface and the selector's decision. So normally we basically, the Saqib is there, Miraj is there, and Taijul. So for me, they have done well. It can play 3 fast bowlers. It can play 3 spinners. So I'm sure that they will get the right decision as soon as possible. So basically, Mushfiq is all-rounder for us. So batsman plus wicket keeper. So in that case, that Mushfiq has done well recent past as well. So he's trying to get his best ability. So in that case, for me, he's a all-rounder for us. Yeah. Basically, this is optional practice session. So in that case, players can decide whether they want to have a break or they want to come, because especially Taskin, he bowled very well that last 2 games. It's better to have a rest just before the third one day. So it's always, there will be a challenge from the spinners as well as fast bowlers. So this look, it's bit dry. So in that case, so I'm sure when the fast bowlers comes, because we are playing with 2 new balls, so fast bowlers also bit of a concerns. There's a challenge as well as spinners. So that's why I always say, so as a batters, we need to understand what kind of a challenge that we are ahead of. So in that case, we need to We need to get that challenge, and we need to react accordingly. So that's a main thing that we need to think as a batters. Basically, we need to think about the Mustafiz. He's the one who bowling like the first few overs as well as middle overs as well as last overs as well. So in that case, we can't expect to take a lot of wickets as well as keeping less runs, because he's doing kind of the hardest part as a bowler for team. So we need to understand those things as well.
Okay, 3 more questions.
So you're happy with the performance?
I'm happy with that. Obviously, as a all-rounder, as a bowler, as a batter, there are things that we need to improve. Actually, we need to work on those things.
I got 3 more questions.
Yeah. Whenever it's possible, if we can give a chance to youngsters or the squad players, whoever the left, so if there's any chance, opportunity, so we need to consider those things as well. There will be always a process. So that's why we are keeping these guys with the national team. So when they are having a practices with the national team, they will learn a lot of things. So that's kind of a process. So we are leading up to that, taking like international games or playing international games. There will be a process. So that we are following at the moment. So most of the right arm leg spinners at them currently, like Chahal, Kuldeep Yadav, so they are kind of taking wickets as well as they are a bit expensive as well. So in that case, we don't mind they are taking wickets, but at the same time we need to find a way to how to score runs as well. So that's a challenge for us. We need to understand the resources we have at the moment. So if we don't have that kind of resources, we need to find a ways to get the best out of from them. So that's why we are working with Rishad and Biplab. So hopefully they will get better and they are ready for the challenge. Yeah.
Thanks, Rangan.
Thank you.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.